Okay, let's call this meeting to order. In accordance with 940 CMR 2910, remote participation, adopted by Greater Lowell Technical High School on April 17, 2014, Committeeman Hogan, LeMay, and Moran will be participating in tonight's meeting remotely due to geographic distance. If we could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, if we could have a roll call, please.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchia?
Yeah.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Present.
Mr. LeMay?
Yeah.
Mr. Narco?
Here.
Mr. Bahu?
Here. Okay, so I want to announce we have a new sitting school committee member here from Tingsboro, elected this past election cycle in November. We welcome you, Mr. Narco. We look forward to your time and service here, and we thank you for being involved.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
School committee communications. Are there any? None. Okay, reporting of student representative. Our student representative is downstairs playing in her senior night basketball game, so she will not be with us, but her report is in your folder. If we could have an approval of the minutes from January 19, 2023. Okay.
Motion to accept.
Motion to accept by Mr. Getchia, seconded by Mr. Sheehan. Roll call?
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. LeMay?
Yes.
Mr. Narco?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes. Okay, we have our next on the agenda is the report of our treasurer, the approval of our warrants. So if I could have a motion to waive the reading of the warrants by Mr. Getchia, seconded by Mr. Richardson. Roll call.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. LeMay?
Yes.
Mr. Narco?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes. If I could have a motion to approve our expenditures of the past 30 days of $4,479,852.87.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Richardson, seconded by Mr. Hogan.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. LeMay?
Yes.
Mr. Narco?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes. Okay, next on the item, there's a report of our general counsel. There is no report this evening, so we're going to turn the meeting over to the report of our superintendent director, Ms.
Thank you, Mr.
Davis.
Chairman. So tonight, first on my agenda, I'd like to invite our Assistant Superintendent Principal, Mr. Barton, along with our digital literacy students, Mia Montalvo, Anna DeBona, and Kaylee Gagny, as well as our digital literacy instructors, Miss Rebecca Isabel, and Anne-Marie Kell to the table.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, at that end, and I would just move the chair, and if you move this way.
Sure,
So, these individuals are here tonight because they recently attended an Empowering Girls Conference sponsored by our DA's office. And we've asked them to join us tonight to speak a little bit about their experience.
Thank you. Kaylee Gagley did have a prior commitment.
Okay.
Pia Limos is here on her behalf, another one of our
Welcome.
14 wonderful, and I am
And
truly,
here they are.
sincerely, I cannot stress to you enough how what a wonderful, different group of girls we had. They were all freshmen, and Mrs. Kale and I picked them for various leadership reasons, making sure to get a wide range of personalities to attend the Empowering Women Conference in Newton, Massachusetts. They had a chance to hear Valerie Biden Owens speak, as well as some other speakers that they're going to speak more directly to. We didn't know how familiar you guys were with the digital literacy program at our school. It's something that every freshman does take part in, almost every freshman, I should say, takes part in. And they just wanted to tell you about the 4 sections of it that freshmen rotate, and then they'll talk about the conference. Anna?
Hi, so my name is Anna Dubona. I'm a member of the class of 2026, and I'm interested in pursuing the medical assisting program here. I was asked by Ms. Isbell to speak on the digital literacy research writing. So digital literacy research writing introduces students to English grammar and writing principles, as well as touches on avoiding plagiarism and repetition, while also giving them opportunities to use those skills through project-based learning on topics they're interested in, such as social justice issues and current events. And unfortunately, one of the other girls that got to come, Kylie Gagney, is unable to come. So she spoke on civics, and to quote her, while I haven't been in this course very long, I've learned that many opinions and debates go on throughout the world, as well as many views among people. I've also learned that the news isn't always reliable.
Hi, I'm Piano Talbo. I was asked to speak about digital citizenship. Digital citizenship teaches freshman students how to responsibly use technology. It teaches us proper etiquette to be aware of your digital footprint, how to be a good digital citizen, and how to keep yourself and others safe online.
Hi, I'm Beatrice Livas, and Ms. Isabel has asked me to speak about digital literacy, employability, and career. In that, class, we learn about our careers that we want to excel in, and other paths that we could go in with our jobs and in our skills that we have, because not all of us can work in our dream jobs. So.
I think now they'll talk to us about the opportunities they had in the conference. It was hosted by the Middlesex District Attorney, Marian Ryan. She was absolutely phenomenal and an absolutely dynamic speaker. We also had the opportunity to hear from Professor Delia Umuna. She's a Harvard Law School professor who practiced law and really spoke to us as a Black woman who was trying to make it in a world where equity and equality are often forgotten. We also had the opportunity to hear from Joanna Lidgate. She was an attorney and she took a step back to spend more time with her children. And then she decided that she would become the CEO of the States United Democracy Center. And she's working more hours now than she was as an attorney. Go ahead.
So, my apologies. For me, the most impactful and memorable moment of the entire conference was seeing so many other teenage girls and high school students who are all going through the same life experiences as I am, but share a similar drive and ambition for academic and career success. I want to thank you guys all so much for letting us speak to you, for giving us the opportunity to go on this conference. Does anyone have any questions?
So what town are you from?
I'm from Dracut.
You're from Dracut, and you came to Greater Lowell because?
So my brother is, I say an alumni, he'll be graduating this coming spring, and I don't know, I think I chose the both because I'm really interested in becoming a member of DCF or a caseworker. I love healthcare, and I felt like those were really wonderful programs and really beneficial programs that the Voc was willing to offer me.
Yeah,
Would you like me to answer the same question?
Sure.
I am from Lowell, Massachusetts, and I chose Voc because not only did I also get to explore something that I would never thought I would have loved, but also any of the programs I've loved, and getting to learn new things and getting to meet new people. It's not the same opportunity I would have gotten if I went to any other public school that doesn't have a vocational program.
And I want to make sure that you get your chance to speak about your favorite speaker as
I'm
well.
so sorry.
No, that's
It's
okay.
alright. So my favorite speaker
There's no
was
set order.
Delia because I would love to go into the criminal investigation field. It's something I've always loved. Something that when she spoke, I saw my future like flash before my eyes because she said you could have lunch with her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I could go and become like a lawyer. And not only does she like speak to me, but at the same time, I may not look like it, but same way that she and her brother have gone through racial injustice, so have me and my brother. And I'm not going to be here and just not fight for something that I could easily fix.
Great. Awesome.
Listening to all the women share their stories and all the challenges they faced was inspiring. Their message throughout the conference was to believe in yourself, be confident, and work hard to achieve your goals. They helped me realize that the only one in control of your future is you. Others may be able to impact your life and goals, but as long as you work hard and have confidence and perseverance, you'll be able to achieve whatever you put your mind to.
I love that.
I can't
Amen.
stress enough like how amazing these girls are and how like they could be the future of the Empowering Women Conference. I am so proud of them for different reasons. Most of all, I do want to say the level of conduct that our students had compared to other schools was, I mean, like,
It was exemplary.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not one to be sugarcoat things. They and they can attest to that. I hope you can like actually like feel how proud I am of these girls. They're gonna do amazing things.
And we are so proud of you. We were happy to have you here when Mrs. Isabel told us that you guys had an unbelievable time and that you behaved so well and that you really appreciated the opportunity to attend a workshop or a conference like this. We thought it would be important for you to share those feelings with the school committee, who often is responsible for supporting activities and things like this for our students. So we appreciate all of you for representing our school so well, and I appreciate you for being young women who have high expectations for yourself, believing in yourself, and I wish you much success here. You're at your time at Greater Lowell and moving forward, and we're here to support you and continue to empowering you to achieve your goals. So thank you all for coming and sharing your experiences with us tonight.
Thank you for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
You guys
Thank
have
you
more
all so
appreciate
much.
it. Yeah, thank you all. It was great. Anybody have any questions or anything else they would like to share with the girls?
Just thank you for representing us well.
They
Appreciate it. Thank
modeled
you.
the core
You're
values
Well, it was great.
of Greater Lowell beautifully. It was very impressive.
Makes our job easier sending these back.
And I've never personally myself, I've never heard of this conference, the Girls Empowering Conference, but it seems like you guys really grabbed onto something and gravitated to it. And it just, these are the steps where you become women and you become ladies and leaders. And we're all very proud of you guys representing us at Greater Lowell Tech, not only by your conduct, but by your excitement. So thank you for all you did. And we look forward to seeing what the next group is, and always advocate freshmen coming in
And this is
about
freshmen.
what this is all about.
This is
15.
14 and 15. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Borton.
Thanks, Mike.
The next item on my agenda is that I'm happy to inform the school committee that Mass Hire Lowell Career Center has been awarded a Youth Works grant, setting aside $22,285 to partner with Greater Lowell Technical High School to run a certified nursing assistant program after school for up to 10 young adults between January and June.
Excellent.
The next item on my agenda, Mr. Moran, are you there? Because I know you're always interested in this topic. The next Day on the Hill is scheduled for Thursday, May 4th, 2023 at the State House in Boston. This is a lobbying day for school superintendents and school committee members across the state. It's also a special day for our culinary instructors who will be attending a planning meeting and volunteering to assist that day in regards to lunch. So I have spoken to some of our culinary instructors, and they are excited about this opportunity. We've done it in the past. We haven't attended in a couple of years because of COVID, but we're excited to be able to be there as a culinary program. And I'm looking forward to attend as well with some of our committee members, if not all, who are interested in attending. So I thought I'd bring it to your attention. Any questions about Day on the Hill? There is an agenda for that day in a program, and we can speak to it at another time. But I just wanted to put that out there for all of us and to let you know that our culinary students or instructors and students will be contributing to the lunch on that day. The next item on my agenda is our cooperative education report. The report you were provided indicates 183 senior students are participating in our cooperative education program as of the end of January, which is 35% of the class of 2023. As we heard from our co-op director earlier this evening during our budget meeting, that we have approximately 37% of the students out now, so we're always grateful. A copy of the report is included in your packet, and beginning February 6th, our junior students will be eligible for co-op. So this is the last report that you will receive with just the seniors in it. Your next report will have the juniors included in the report, and we currently have, since February 6th has passed, 19 juniors who will be starting co-op between February 6th and February 13th.
Awesome.
So Stacy always gets off to a jumping start, and I'd like to thank her again for being able to place our students out on co-op. Any questions about the co-op report? Next on the agenda, I'd like to invite Mr. Barton back up and Kelly Reddy, who is our interim personal services CTE chairperson, to discuss increasing the Little Griffins preschool enrollment fee, as well as offering a sibling discount. And this discussion will need a vote at the end.
So good evening again. So we're here before you to ask you to consider looking at raising both the enrollment fee to the school's preschool program, as well as offering a 10% sibling discount. The justification for asking for such an increase is based on comparables of other preschools that are comparable in size and radius. Currently, our enrollment fee is $35. The minimum enrollment fee of the schools that are surveyed is $75, and they go as high as $150, and some with annual fees attached as well. So we're asking for an increase in enrollment from $35 to $75 to be competitive with the other preschool programs, as well as the situation where sometimes people will enroll and then they'll drop out. So the idea would be it would be less likely to drop out or withdraw one's application if the enrollment was a little bit higher. Additionally, every single preschool that's been surveyed in the area or in the radius offers a 10% discount for siblings. So in general terms, that's the justification and the reasons behind it.
So just to add to, in regards to the enrollment fee increase, that increase money would go towards the first month's payment.
Tuitions.
I was just going to ask that. So
Tuition.
basically,
So it's non-refundable, but it goes to the first month's
so
tuition.
it's really not an increase if they get in. It just goes right towards the tuition.
Right,
Correct.
but it's non-refundable for those who
Right, who
choose to
drop out.
pull out,
Okay,
yes.
so straightforward.
So we're looking for a vote on those two. One, a vote to increase the enrollment fee for the Little Griffins preschool to $75, And the second is to
Just one vote.
one vote at a
So
time.
I'll make a motion to,
Okay.
I'll make a motion to, increase the application fee from 35 to 75 and the 10% for the second child, for the second sibling.
Okay, motion by Mr. Gettier, seconded by Mr. Richardson. I'm just gonna ask one question prior to this, because a lot of our public watches these meetings, and sometimes they don't know that we have preschool offerings here at Greater Lowell Tech. So I see it's for 5 days a week. What are the hours that it operates?
8:30 to 3:30.
8:30 to
I
3?
mean, I'm sorry, 7:30.
7:30.
7:30 in the morning is drop off, and they can pick up it by 3:30 in
By
the afternoon.
3:30. And how many students do you accept?
15,
You take 15,
correct.
and that's per day? Because
Yes.
some of them Monday, Wednesday,
Yes, some
Friday,
people-
some
You
are
can
Tuesday,
choose the-
You
Thursday.
can
Yeah.
choose.
Sure, so, but it fills up to a total of 15
15
students.
is capped at 15.
And is it always full?
It is this year. We have had years that we haven't been as full.
And if a parent wants to sort of sign up a student, I guess it operates from September to
We operate the school year.
the school
So
year?
September to June,
Okay, and you're not open during school vacations and such like that?
correct,
Just for clarification.
correct.
So you open 180 days a year,
Mhm.
and you offer full service from 7:30 to 3:30?
Yes.
To preschool. Okay, if anybody's out there watching, know that we offer that at Greater Lowell Tech. If we could have a roll call?
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchir?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. Lemay?
Yes.
Mr. Narco?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know if you've met, and actually, while you're here, Mrs. Reddy?
Yes.
This is Mrs. Reddy. She is the interim CTE chairperson for personal services for the remainder of this school year. And Mrs. Reddy was a former marketing teacher here at Greater Lowell. So we welcome
meet you all.
Mrs. Reddy.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
Thank
we
you.
welcome Mrs. Reddy
Thank
to
you.
the position. And so far, she's
Working hard.
working hard. Thank you,
you.
Mrs. Reddy. for
Thank you so
coming.
much.
Yes.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet everyone.
Thank you, nice meeting you as well.
So finally, the last item on my agenda is Mr. Barton's already here to provide information regarding out-of-state travel request and answer any questions. And we will be needing a vote for this.
Okay, hello again. The purpose of the out-of-state travel is to provide an opportunity for two technical instructors, Bruce Brown from the Carpentry Department and Tim Doobie from the Painting and Design Department, to attend in April 4th through 7th a opportunity to attend the Marine Corps workshop in Paris Island, South Carolina. We have had both counselors and teachers attend this workshop in the past. The goal of the workshop is to provide a boot camp experience for educators in terms of understanding the physical challenges that one has to undergo to become a Marine, as well as the philosophy behind being a Marine, as well as the career opportunities of being a Marine, in addition to all of the other excellent aspects of joining the Marine Corps. The ultimate goal is to bring back the experience so they can communicate that to students who are interested in pursuing a career in the military, specific to the Marine Corps. I have testimonials from people instructors who have attended in the past. They're pretty extensive and pretty enthusiastic and quite detailed. So asking for approval for Mr. Brown and Mr. Doobie to attend the Marine Corps experience April 4th through the 7th, and there's no cost to the district whatsoever.
I think Mr. Brown could benefit from that.
I agree. I agree. You might want to stay a couple extra weeks.
Bring his brother Dave.
Motion by,
I'll convey that to Mr. Brown tomorrow morning.
as a matter of fact, motion by Mr. Richardson to,
Seconded.
yes, send our teachers out of state for their travel to Paris Island.
At
Roll
no
call.
cost to the
At no
district.
cost to the district. Roll
That's all
call,
I
Ms.
wanted.
Edmonds.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. Lemay?
Yes.
Mr. Narco?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr.
Barton.
Barton.
Thank you.
And that is the end of my report for this evening.
Thank you, Ms. Davis.
Thank you.
There is no report of our business manager this evening. Would anybody like to bring any items up under old business? No. Anyone have any new business that they would like to discuss here at Greater Lowell Tech? None? And there's a committee person motion on the floor. Motion by Vice Chairman Getchia to revise the out-of-state travel policy for school committee members to require approval by the school committee for each out-of-state travel request.
I actually have the updated out-of-state travel for the school committee members, so I'll withdraw the motion. We have to have prior approval of the school committee anyway to travel out of state.
Okay.
The reason behind it was I just wanted to put us on par with everybody in the building, just as we just did with the teachers to travel out of state. I just want to make sure we don't look like we're any better than anybody else.
Sure.
So
I think that was a noble motion. It's good that you looked into it. Mr. Getchia, and
so I'd like to withdraw the motion.
thank you. Motion withdrawn. Okay, next is a report of our subcommittees. There have been no subcommittees in the past month. So after that, it's just a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mr. Sheehan, second by Mr. Richardson. Roll call.
Mr. Sheehan?
Yes.
Mr. Getchia?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mr. Richardson?
Yes.
Mr. Hogan?
Yes.
Mr. Lemay?
Yes.
Mr. Narco?
Yes.
Mr. Bahu?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for joining.